Hi guys, Ann here, and today we have a car vlog. I got my car back. Oh, I'm so excited. The only issue is I don't have tint on the front windshield. I have to get that done again, but I have to take the car through inspection, which I'm gonna do tomorrow morning. The earlier the better, and then I can get the tint put back on. I explained in my coffee talk that I couldn't put in my insurance because it's illegal in New Jersey, so I couldn't say. It's kind of like if I had a bunch of Coke or something in my car, and I'm like, well, my car got burglarized and they stole an ounce of Coke or something like that. Like, I mean, they're not gonna, it's the same thing, right? So I couldn't put that in my claim, is what I'm saying. So today's gonna be a busy day. I have to go to Walmart, PetSmart, and ShopRite. Walmart, I gotta get like all of that, cleaning stuff and all that usually adds up. So I have to get the laundry detergent, the softener, the dryer sheets. I have to get hand soap, that you put on the kitchen, like the sinks. I have to get hair dye, hence I don't know what you can see how my hair is because I didn't wash it, because it's best to do it while your hair is the dirtiest, and she dirty. I'm going to dye my hair tonight because tomorrow's Thursday, and me and Lexi at night are going to go to the haunted hayride and the haunted house and all that type of stuff, so which I'll be filming, so I'm definitely excited. That reminds me, I gotta pull out money. And I don't know where we're going at yet. Somewhere in South Jersey, but I don't know where. Maybe Creamy Acres. I haven't been to Creamy Acres in years. I remember, and I'm talking about years ago, when my kids were little, right? Now, Isaiah, because he never liked anything with Halloween or spooky or anything like that. But when my kids were little, now Tyler is 27? He'll be 28 next month in November 7th. And Lexi's 23. So we're talking about when my kids were little. So at least 15 years ago. I remember tickets were $25, and if you wanted to, or $20 or something like that, and then if you wanted VIP, it was $35, maybe $40, I'm not sure. Where you can get in the front of the line. And I used to say, oh my God, it's so expensive. Now, a regular one is $60. I mean, the prices are up so much. I was like, wow. I thought because you figure if you have a couple kids or a couple people going with you, that adds up. Oh my goodness. I was shocked when I looked up prices. But it's only one time a year, and I get to spend time with my daughter, so I don't mind, I'm trying to think where I want to go first. I'm going to go to Walmart first. Yep. Because then across the street we have PetSmart and PetSmart and ShopRite. Because I was like, should I go to PetSmart first? But then I got to cross the street, go to Walmart, and then go back over. It's the same old thing that I keep telling you guys all the time about. I don't know why. Oh, and I got to get gas. I'll get gas later when I go. So they have my Double Dutch. Well, not mine, but Tyler's Double Dutch chocolate milk. So updates. I think I said this in my coffee talk. I went to go pick up the police report. They told me to pick up Friday, and it was not done yet. They told me Monday or Tuesday. So I'm gonna give them till Wednesday. Today's Monday when I'm filming, but I'm gonna wait until Wednesday. That way they have no complaints. I already picked up my car. I already had to put out the $500 deductible. I had to put out money for the deposit for the rental cars and all that kind of stuff. So I mean, a couple more days won't hurt me. But if they don't have it done by Wednesday, I'm gonna be pissed, really mad. Because that was nice when I first went in there and went last Wednesday. Because I'm like, okay, it's human. If it was a mistake, he said it was a mistake, whatever. Okay, fine. I give him a chance to fix it. And I mean, it's if you mess up, just let me know, and I'll give you all the information again. I don't know. I wouldn't be mad, but get it done. So I don't want my insurance to go up, like it's my fault, is what I'm saying. now that I have my car back, we can start doing more vlogs and different things and going places, because I always hated vlogging in a rental car because it wasn't my car, you know. So I was always scared to do that, you know, just God forbid an accident. I don't know, anything like, and then I just had so much going on. But now, I don't know what that was. We can start doing walk and talks and stuff again. So I'm excited. It's like the second person I just seen walking out with a TV. I wonder, it's a 40-inch. I wonder if TVs are on sale or something. I don't know. I want to, this Black Friday, my goal is I need to get a new TV for downstairs. Because the TV that I have, it's all right. It's a 60-inch. 60 or 65, I can't remember. But I had it, I bought it in 2012. That thing is what, 11, 12 years old, and it's still kicking. But now I noticed, I gotta park better. Now I noticed like it's starting to glitch a little bit, you know, and like the graphics aren't as good as like you would see like other TVs. And I'm the type of person, like, I'm very see, this is what I like, where the thing in the middle and it goes up and down real fast. That's what my ADD. I'm the type, because I'm not really like tech savvy, or I can care less. I'm like very I don't know if you want to say old school, or like, I don't know the right wording, but I don't need all this new technology. You know, as long as I can turn my TV on, watch my shows, it works, I'm fine. I don't need all that other stuff. And so for me, unless it breaks, I don't replace it. Where some people, they want to replace it. I mean, I could see if you want a bigger TV, but like, you know, something came out. No, if it's still working. So it's like, now I need to really look into get another TV. And when I got that TV, I got it at Best Buy, and it was like $2,100 or something like that. It's a smart TV, but it was like new. It had just came out with all these features. We're talking about 12 years ago. And so now you can buy the same exact TV for like $400, maybe $600. It's so much cheaper. And also, when you put that much money out, you're like, I'm going to get my $2,000 worth of TV. So that's what I want to do this, and I need to get a new bed. I put a bed on layaway on Black Friday. All right, let's go in Walmart and get some shopping done. I'll be back. Okay, so you know where I'm going at first. Gosh, I look a hot mess, don't I? I have no makeup on, not even eyebrow pencil. I do have a little lip gloss on. Past the clearance aisle. There's a lot of people down there. All right, let's see what we can find. Okay, guess what? So I'm at the car. I can't make this up. Of course, I forgot bags. I spent $211 and change, so about $212. Let me show you what I got. And I'm gonna look at my trunk because, where's my keys? I don't know if there's bags in here or not. I hope so. Let's see. Yes, there is. Okay, let me show you what I got. All right, so that's what I got. I got my paper towels. I got this for the dog's bowls, you know, to put right there. I got my coffee. I got some cereal, and like the rest is like, you know, everything I need. I found this lamp. Let me show you. It was on the clearance aisle for 15 bucks. Yeah, look, 15 bucks. I figure this will be perfect for my room, like where I film at. But yeah. All right, so let me put this. Let me get the bags out, and I'll meet you in the car. All right, so I did that. I did bring, because it's in like the low 60s. I did bring a hoodie, but you guys know I sweat, so I'm like, I don't want to put it on. I start doing a little bit of work, like labor, and my body's like, what the hell's that? All right, so now I'm going to go to PetSmart and get some dog food, because even though I make the homemade dog food, I still give them a little bit of regular dog food as well. Now I have like I have to do like a really big grocery shopping, But when I do that, I usually do it when I know one of the boys is home or one of them can go with me, because then I have to carry all the stuff in. So I'm only getting like the necessary things that can hold us off for a couple days when one of the boys, I think Isaiah has off. I want to say Thursday. Yeah, I think he has off Thursday. Today's Monday, so I'll just get enough to hold us off till Thursday, you know. And then, because I have to go to the butcher shop and all that kind of stuff. So, that's what we got to do. It feels so weird having my car. Like, I didn't know I would miss my car so much. You know, I really like my car. I really, really do. I don't know, maybe because I'm just used to it. Oh, I got to remember to get gas. Oh, I got to get gas when I go to Wawa. So I got everything that I needed at Walmart. I can't think of anything that I forgot. I did get the hand soap, but I got these different, it's from Swab. It's a different, I never seen them before. I mean, they could have been there for a while. They're $1.97, so $2. And I got 6 of them. I got all 6 cents to see which I like better. Because I used to do like Bath and Body Works and all that. And I still do when they have their sales, right? When they're like $2.95. But I don't spend, I think they're regular, what, $6.95? I just, you know, when you have kids and different things and they're always washing their hands, and I'm always washing my hands, right? It's like it goes so fast because you have downstairs, then you have the half a bathroom downstairs, then the top. So like there's always 3 in use all the time, and they go very quickly. It's like it doesn't make sense to spend that much money right now. Now, if I was living by myself or something like that, or didn't have the kids, that's another thing, you know. But so I got that. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't think I need anything else. I got everything that I need as far as like cleaning stuff for now to hold me off, you know. Yeah, because I don't need anything from Target. Oh, I wonder if Isaiah, he's at work. I wonder if Isaiah wants his chocolate milk that he likes, and that's at Target. Maybe I'll stop there, like after ShopRite and stuff, because I could just run in there and get that, you know. See how you overthink? Now, if I wasn't vlogging, like filming, this is what I would be doing, talking to myself. And I would talk out loud, like, should I do? This is what I do all the time. Like, I am an overthinker. So, you know, I even with just like, if somebody's upset with me or mad with me, it's like I constantly think about it. It's like I play so hard, like, oh, I don't care. I don't give a F, you know. But I do, if it's somebody that I care about, of course, you know. I don't know why. It's like my mind never like shuts off completely. Oh, what was this? This is a store they tore down that was by PetSmart, but I don't remember for the life of me what store that was. I don't know. I wonder what it's going to be like tomorrow, because we'll be going tomorrow night, of course. I wonder if it's going to be cold or not. Do I have gloves? I think I do. All right, let's go in here real quick and get the dog food. And then we'll look at the cats, which makes me sad. And I want to bring all of them home. All right, let's do this. That was corny. I know.
You say that I'm psychotic, but then you like it like that. It's like every time the conversation changes.
Oh, there's only 2 here. One of them must have been adopted.
Just to know you right back, right back. You say that I'm hypnotic, and that I caught you like that. It's like
All right, I just pulled up ShopRite, and I thought I was filming, but I wasn't. So the only thing I got at PetSmart was the dog food, and then I can't help myself. So you ever go to like PetSmart or Petco, and like in the right by the register they have like these bins or baskets with stuff all filled up, and a lot of times they're on sale. So I got this. So my daughter, is that my window? Yes, it is. And it's so filthy like that because it rained the other day. So my daughter has a ferret, Bandit, and he loves these little squishy type of things. And it was like $3 or $2.99. I couldn't help listen, I can't help myself. Even though I'm scared of Bandit, her ferret, a Bandit the ferret, you know, and then she has the lizard, Gucci. I don't know. He's cute, though. I like watching him from far away. But I always pick him up, stuff like that. I don't know. All right, so the only thing now is ShopRite. Then I have to go to Target and then Wawa. And then go home and I need to upload my coffee talk. And then that's it. I am not cooking dinner tonight. I didn't cook dinner last night on Sunday. And I always cook a big dinner on Sundays. But I'm not. And I'm not doing it today. And but I'm not cooking Tuesday because I won't be home. I'll have to cook in the afternoon because I feel bad. After a couple days with no cooking, it makes me feel bad. All right, let me go in ShopRite, just get a few things to hold us off, and I'll be back. All right, I just got a few things here to hold me off, but I left early, and I'll explain more in the car. So let me go ahead and get this stuff bagged up, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm out of there. So now I just have to go to Target and Wawa. It's going on 5 o'clock, so Tyler should be home so he can carry this stuff in. Let me tell you what happened when I was at ShopRite. So I was going to get a little bit more stuff, but... Alright, so there's this lady. She looked about, you know, my age, maybe a little older, what have you. And she had 2 teenage girls with her. And they were being very bratty. I don't know if the lady was a single mom. I don't know that. But you can tell, like, you know, it's not like she had a whole lot of money, right? And you could just see that she was at her wits, you know, and like you can just tell, you know, that mother, you know, and they were like, you know, tag teaming. They looked like they were about 15, 16, you know, 17, something like that. You know, so they were older and they were just being brats. You know, kids, you know, a lot of kids do. And so she says, if I have to talk to you girls one more time, you're going to walk home. We all been there. I didn't think anything of it. Well, this lady, and now you can tell she had some money, okay? She had a Coach bag and like a dress real, like you can see, you know. And she was older, you know, maybe in her 60s or something like that. And she goes to the lady, that's no way to talk to your children like that. You ought to be blessed that you have children. And went on and on and on. And the lady, like, if you would have seen her face. And I don't get in people's business at all, because I didn't like anybody that got into my business, because Lexi had ADHD. She was diagnosed at the age of 6. Like, it was bad. If I forgot to give Lexi her morning medicine, within 30 minutes of her arriving at school, the school nurse was calling me. They were like, did you give Lexi her pill? They can tell. I mean, it was crazy. And, you know, just dealing with, you know, and I was young and all this other kind of stuff, right? And I said to the lady right in front of the other one that was butted in, and I said, look, don't pay them no mind. Don't, you know. I was like, we all been there. I said much worse to my children. And she just starts crying. And it made me feel terrible. And then the other lady walked away. And I said, look, we all been there. You know, it's okay. I was like, these two should be, and I said right in front of the, you know, the teenagers, says they should be helping you and not talking to you like this. And I, you know, I said what I said, you know, and I was like, and you're right. They're lucky that they don't walk home, because if they were my kids, I'd have them walk home. You know, just to, like, for that, you know. And the 2 girls, they didn't say anything. And then, you know, she just said thank you. You know, she had a rough week or whatever the case may be. But it made me feel terrible. I'm like, you know, sometimes when you have money, I'm not saying this lady, I don't know her from a can of paint, but, you know, if you're afford to have nannies or, you know, babysitters, as I call them, or you're able, you know, you're lucky that you have a significant other to help you, you know, or what have you. Not everybody does. And you can tell those two girls were very close in age, and that's what they do. You know, they team up and they think it's funny, even though, like, it's immature, but they think it's funny, and let's get on mom's nerves. And all that. Me and my brother used to do that with my mom. You know, me and my brother are, like, you know, not even 2 years apart, you know. So it's like we tag teamed, you know, until my mom was like, I had it up to here. When my mom said I had it up to here, we knew, all right, calm the hell down. You know, and it was like, it just made me feel bad because you can see the look in her face, like she was just over it, you know. And you guys know I can be judgy, you know, and I have to learn. And there's times that you guys put me on my place, and I have to sit back and like realize myself, like, whoa, yeah, you're right, you were being judgy, you know. So it just. I don't know. It just made me feel bad. And then I was like, that's it. And I just left. I was like, I'll Thursday when Isaiah has off, I'll finish my shopping and all that kind of stuff. But it really pissed me off. And it took everything not to me to go off on that lady. Like, mind your business, you know. But sometimes, you know, when you're not in it, you know, it looks easier than what it is, just in general. And I don't know. It wasn't like these were like 3 and 6 and 7 and 8-year-olds. These were like, they were like 15, 16, and 17. I didn't see anything wrong with it. To say, look, you keep it up, you're going to walk home. They're old enough, you know, like, I'm not saying to have them walk home, but I'm just saying, like, come on. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's kind of like, you know, when you go to a store and you see this really bratty kid or whatever that you think is bratty, but you don't know. You don't know what disability they have or what have you or what's going on. You have, or maybe trauma that they had. I had to realize that because when I used to see kids talk back to their parents or especially their mother, you know, I used to be so judgy, you know, to myself and like, what? But I had to like sit back and say, I don't know the situation. Just like I used to judge, like if somebody didn't clean their house and it was messy and this and that, you know, and it's like, we don't know what they're going through. And when I lost my mom in the grief, like I realized what true depression was and grieving, you know what I mean? Or when I was at my deepest depression years ago, I didn't want to take a shower. I didn't want to brush my teeth. I didn't want to do anything, you know, and I'm a clean person, but you just don't know what somebody's going through. Instead of judging them, you know, you need to say, well, what's going on? How can I help? I learned that, you know, and kindness doesn't cost anything. All right, that is my rant for today. Let me go in Target. The only thing I have to do is get the chocolate milks, and then that's it in here. I'll be back. Okay, I see it. It's the Far Life right here. Chocolate milk. $4.19 a piece, and these are what they look like. I'm gonna get 2 of them. I found this for $1 for the ferret. $1. Alright, got 2 of them. If I wasn't on like a time limit, oh my gosh, I look so like tired. I still gotta dye my hair tonight. If I wasn't on time limit, I would go to like the home decor and stuff like that. I don't know. I just can't help it. But I really don't need to be spending any more money because I still need to go grocery shopping and, you know, get stuff done. I don't even have any lip gloss on. Alright, I'm going to go down the cereal aisle and see what they have. I'm thinking I will cook dinner tonight because it's like 5:30. I was going to make meatloaf, but meatloaf takes a couple hours to cook, so I don't know. Alright. Oh, here it is. Alright, let me see what I can find. Alrighty, that was easy. Spent like $10 or something like that. I did find a new cereal. Let me show you. Oh, hold on. It's sugar cookie toast crunch. My kids love the cinnamon toast crunch. That's their favorite. But then I tried the pumpkin one. They were like, there was like an apple toast crunch, and they were like, it's all right. Like, we'll eat it, you know, but like we wouldn't buy it. But if it's there, they'll eat it. So I wonder what the sugar cookie tastes like. It's way too sweet for me, so I won't, you know, try it. But something different for them. I like cereal more like at night for a snack if I'm going to eat cereal. Now, I used to love like Raisin Bran. And I thought, oh, that's healthy. It has raisins and stuff in it. That's the most sugarous cereal. When the doctor told me, I was like, are you kidding? I was eating it because I thought it was healthy. Okay. Anywho, so now I just have to go to Wawa. I need to get gas because it says I only have 67 miles. I have a quarter tank of gas, but... and then I'll go inside and see if they have any double Dutch. I doubt it because it's already going on 5:30. But I wanted to share a few stories with you because while I was in Target, I was thinking about that lady. And I thought, my goodness, if you guys know, I need to see if I can find some lip gloss. I love this yummy lip gloss. I think I got it in Ipsy, I want to say. And I love how the doe foot applicator, how big it is. I like that. Okay, so when I was raising my kids, I had DIFAs called on me a couple times. And do you know why? Do you know why they called on me? Because of my children. Let me tell you why. I've shared this story before, but I'll share it again. The funniest story, I mean, it wasn't funny at the time, was Isaiah. Isaiah, okay, so my kids, when they were very little, they were in the Big Brothers, Big Sisters program. So Lexi had a big sister, and Isaiah had like a big brother. And so, the big brother, he would come like every Tuesday or something like that and bring Isaiah like McDonald's or something, and they would go into the principal's office or what have you, and they would just eat lunch there once a week. And, you know, he was around another father figure because at the time, I didn't even know my husband at the time. Well, anywho, so the one week, Mr. Joe couldn't come, and so the secretary brought Isaiah back just to get him out, you know, what have you. And he just had a school lunch and he ate it there. Well, that's when they were teaching kids, like, you know, smoking is a drug and you shouldn't smoke and all this other kind of stuff. Well, I don't know what happened. I still don't know to this day how the conversation started. But Isaiah told the secretary that, you know, my grandma does drugs. And I guess they asked him. He was like, yeah, I seen her. She does drugs. And so, not knowing anything, okay, about 6, 7 o'clock that night, I get a knock on my door, and it was a guy and a girl, and it was a DIFAS, you know, CPS. And I'm like, yes, and they're like, you know, we're calling because we got a call from the school that there are being drugs used around your children. And I'm like, what? And then they said about, you know, saying that his grandmother, and at that time, my mom didn't do hard drugs. She was in pills and all that other kind of stuff. But I thought, is she? But I thought, no. So I said to Isaiah, I go, Isaiah, what are you talking about? He was like, yeah. He was so adamant. He was like, yep, grandma does drugs. I mean, it actually had me question it for a second. Like, is she? You know, maybe she's smoking weed. I don't know. And I said, no, grandma doesn't. And he was like, yes, she does. And now I'm getting scared. And I go, well, what do you see grandma do? He goes, well, she smokes cigarettes. And me and the DIFAS office, CPS, we both looked at each other, and then they start asking him questions like, well, he was like, yeah, cigarettes is a drug. You know, my teacher said that if you smoke, and then it was like, oh, a big relief, you know. And then they had to do where, like, they couldn't close the case to 30 days. You know, they have to come back in 30 days and, like, then, like, close it out. They have to come, make sure there's no bruises on the kids. They check the refrigerator, you know, make sure they had a bed to sleep in, you know, everything that they had to do, of course. And I remember, that's when I took my kid out of that school and put him in another school. Now that I'm older, I understand she was only doing her job. If you got a little 6-year-old, 5, 6-year-old kid saying, my grandma's doing drugs, I understand. But at that time, I was so mad. I was like, why didn't the teacher, like secretary, ask some more questions? If she would have asked what I asked, like, well, what did you see your grandmother do? It would have said she smoked cigarettes. Like, it was like there was no questions asked. It was like, boom. And that could have really, like, that could have got my kids taken away or what have you, you know? Like, I don't know. I blamed it on that when really, I mean, she was just doing her job. I see that now, which I still think they should ask a little bit more questions. But, you know, so that was one time. Then Lexi was around the same age. And now Lexi had a very good imagination, okay? Even like she was a good liar too. She could have ate a cookie and it could have been all over her mouth, her lips, corner of her mouth. And you can say to her, did you have a cookie? And she'd be like, nope, I swear I didn't have no cookies. And she would cry and everything, and you would see it on her face. But she always had this imagination. She always would tell these stories. I mean, when we would go to the lake, that, you know, I tell you, that reminds me of my mom. I had to call her Kamika from this movie that she watched. It's a black princess, like, you know, that her name was Kamika. So, like, okay, you get the picture. Lexi went and told the teacher, I have to pull over for this. Oh, that sun. Okay, let me see if I do this. Oh, hold on. Okay, I'll kind of do it like this so I can tell you the story. Lexi told the teacher, this guy's cussing up a storm. Lexi told the teacher that I beat her until she bleeds. And then, because I beat her with my hand, and then I take my hand that has blood on it and I wipe it down the wall. Okay? She told the teacher that there's blood handprints all over the walls from her blood and all this other kind of stuff. So again, Dyfus comes to my house. And thank goodness Lexi was there, and they were telling me, and I'm like, what? And I look at Lexi, and you can see Lexi's face. And I'm like, I beat her till she bleeds. I'm like, you would see bruises and stuff on her. What are you talking about? So they had to look at all my kids, of course, you know, and they were fine, you know. And Lexi was like, I was only joking. I wasn't serious. And she's crying and crying and crying. And, you know, they believed Lexi, because Lexi was like, I made it up. I didn't know. And to this day, me and Lexi talk about it. I'm like, Lexi. She was like, I didn't know. But I thought, I mean, what an imagination to say I beat her till she bleeds, and then I take the blood, the handprint, and put it down the wall. And that I understand now. If you have a student telling you that, now that I get it. Like, there's really no questions to be asked. What? You're getting beaten till you bleed, you know? But oh God, I was so mad at Lexi. And then I told her, I was like, do you know if they took you, you could have been into another home that, you know, they would have been really mean and blah, you know, because I had to scare her, like, you don't lie like that, you know? We talk about it to this day. It's like kids. So that's why, like I say, I feel sorry for these parents these days with raising these kids. It's like, because sometimes kids are just, they're kids, you know? All right. Anyway, let me go in here and see if there's any double Dutch. Pray for me.
Have a good day.
Thank you. I don't know if I was filming or not, but I did stop to get gas. But the camera shut off on me, so I don't think I hit play. I put $20 in the gas tank because I forgot to get gas. So I will repeat myself just in case. I did find 4, I got my Wawa bag, 4 double Dutch chocolate milk, so that's good. And let me pull over. Yeah, I don't think I hit the play button, but you know, the record button. All right, let me pull over here so I can say my goodbyes. Now, I said earlier, I was like, it doesn't seem, usually my vlogs are like about 45 minutes to an hour long, and it doesn't seem like this vlog is going to be that long because I didn't do a whole lot of talking. It was like one of those days I just want to get everything done because I had a lot to do. Now, tomorrow, somehow I got to fit in. I got Yari G's collab with Ofra. So I want to film that. And I did show on my Slay Glam box, I will leave that in a pinned comment, that I have a collab coming with Saint Angels and Sinners. It's a Christmas collab. It's an eyeshadow palette. It's like snow globe themed. It's beautiful. I think it's so beautiful. I'll leave that down below if you want to check that out. But yeah, all right, I'm gonna get off of here. It's almost 6 o'clock. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make any dinner. The time it gets done, it's gonna be late. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I do need to upload my coffee talk and dye my hair and all that stuff. So I'm a busy girl today. All right, guys, please thumbs up this video. It really does help me out. Make sure you leave a comment. Commenting really does help out with engagement, even if it's just an emoji. It would mean the absolute world to me. I'm trying to get to 13K at the end of the year. That is my goal. We only need like 200 subscribers. We can do it. Don't forget, I do have my beauty channel. I always link that in my description box, but I'll also pin it in a pinned comment. Check it out. See if that is something that you're interested in. And that is everything. Stay beautiful, stay blessed, stay healthy, and most importantly, always stay you. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.